If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and consider becoming a subscriber as well. And if you want, ring the bell to get notified anytime I upload. It's all completely free. What's going on, Chill Army? DeAndreX7 here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Anime Episode Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Aim to be a Pokemon Master Episode 2, Ash vs. Misty, Seaside 1-on-1. Reading the blurb for this episode, Ash and Pikachu, who continue their journey, have come to the beach. Ash meets a wild Clauncher at the beach and tries to catch it. However, awaiting them there is Misty, a former traveling companion. Ash and Misty insist that one of them will catch Clauncher. How did this episode do? Well, let's get right into the review to find out. This episode was quite wonderful. Misty has returned to this series for Ash's finale, as many fans had predicted, paying homage to the original series' original trio. Nice path to take if you ask me. The four members of Ash's rotating team for this episode are Totodile, Corphish, Leavanny, and Rowlet. They were okay in this episode. They weren't quite as fierce as the previous group, but they were a little more laid back. But in all honesty, the premises of this episode gels better with that. It was also wonderful to watch Corphish's brazen attitude and how he emulates his trainer once more. And he had the cutest exchanges with Clauncher. The brief background exchanges between Leavanny and Rowlet were also endearing. It was good to glimpse Leavanny's parental side once more. Totodile didn't do all that much, but it was still nice to see his adorable, bouncy personality once more. Now on to basically the title of this episode, Ash taking his major L. So, for those of you who have watched the episode, you guys will have known that Ash and Misty had a quick, not really serious one-on-one battle to determine who gets to capture Clauncher, and Misty ended up defeating Ash's Corphish with her Politoed. And the internet is already flooded with comments along the lines of, "Oh, Misty destroyed Ash, proving she's better than Ash." I'll explain why this is utterly wrong. And before I continue here, let me just put a little disclaimer here saying that I'm completely okay with Misty defeating Ash in this episode, as it wasn't a serious fight, as I mentioned already, so yeah. Anyways, on to my reasoning why Misty defeating Ash doesn't prove that she's better than Ash or whatever people are claiming. And I know 90% of people are joking, but there are some people who genuinely are thinking, oh, if a mere gym leader can defeat a world champion, then that proves that Ash is a fraud and Misty is actually stronger than Ash and can take on Leon, which, let me get to my reasonings here. Ash's Corphish is not as strong as Ash's Journey's team. If he was, Ash ought to have had no trouble taking home the Hoenn League win. Over the years, Ash has improved as a trainer. In Journeys, rather than in Hoenn, Ash was a more effective trainer. How do you suppose he used 5 recently captured Pokemon to defeat a world champion? He has become more adept at streamlining the process of strengthening his Pokemon. Unfortunately, this implies that, with a few possible exceptions like Charizard, Snorlax, Sceptile, and Infernape, most of his Pokemon from more recent adventures are stronger than those before Kalos, Alola, and Journeys. Not that Ash's older Pokemon are necessarily worse than his more recent Pokemon, mind you. What I'm trying to argue is that instead of keeping them in the lab, they should be trained by this new Ash. In other words, Misty is not necessarily more powerful than the world champion just because she defeated a Pokemon from Ash's early career that he hasn't used in a very long time. That is a massive, absurd supposition. Furthermore, Misty's exchanges with Ash were excellent. I'm happy that Psyduck is essentially a walking Pokemon again, and the fact that she has Azuro once more is a wonderful nod to Togepi. I'm glad that by giving the gym to her sister so that she can travel like Ash herself, she is also making progress in her development. I'll rate this episode an 8 out of 10 overall. Nice, calm little episode. And that is going to conclude today's video. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to follow me on my social medias. Links to those are in the description down below. And be sure to check out all of my other videos and stuff like that. But until then, love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Only good, Chill Army.